Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of the Nerdpocalypse podcast. I'm your host Jay. I'm here with my co-host Micah.
Hey.
All right, guys, we are back. We have plenty to talk about, so let's get right into it. Micah, you've been watching Slow Horses on Apple TV.
Yeah. So my wife was like, "You really got to watch Slow Horses," and I'm like, "Do I trust your taste?" Right? But like at the same time, like she's the TV person and I'm the movie person, so um, while her taste is all over the place, when something is good, um, she's right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, Slow Horses is like wins a bunch of Emmys, right? So I started watching it, and I started watching it. When did I tell you to start watching it? Like maybe a week ago.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. And I'm already on. I'm already halfway through season 4 of 5. So yeah, Slow Horses is really good. It's about this MI5 unit that is that is full of essentially rejects, basically people who have fucked up so much that they are too dangerous to be like active agents, but are too skilled to just kind of let go.
Right.
so, so they stick them in like this banishment house called Slough House, and it's run by Gary Oldman's character, who is just like, you remember the Peanuts character Pigpen? Like this
Yeah.
is him all grown up, man. He's just walking around farting and like holy socks and shit. Like he's got smell. He looks like he smells like a wet dog at
Yeah, I
all.
can smell him through my television.
Yeah,
You can
man.
smell him in 4K. That's absolutely true.
But again, he's hyper competent, right? Like
Yeah.
he's a super spy. He's their Nick Fury, right? And he is like he knows everything at all times, and is it needs to be where he needs to be when he needs to be there.
Yep.
Uh, Look, man, the show was great. Um, Season 1 is amazing. Season 2 is probably the weakest, relatively speaking. Like it's not a weak season, but it's the weakest, relatively speaking.
Right.
Um, Season 3 is great. Season 4 starts off like what the fuck? Like it's it's really good, man. And I'm trying to catch up. Told my wife I'd catch up. New episode comes out this Wednesday as we are recording, so I'm gonna catch up, and then that's gonna be our thing. The problem, not problem really, is that the seasons are only 6 episodes,
Yeah.
which is great for me, to be perfectly
No,
honest
I,
with you.
I love that. No, I'm a huge
Tell a story and get out of there. There's no
fan.
fat on these things. Um,
No, there's no filler episodes at all.
no filler episodes. My wife's like, well, you could probably skip this. You could probably skip that. I'm like, you know what? It's only 6 episodes, 45 to 60 minutes. I can knock it out. And I'm glad I did, because like this show, like people can die. like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
main characters who have
Yeah.
appear as series regulars can just be gone.
Yeah, it's got
And
that Saving Private Ryan thing where you just like you don't quite know. Like there's one or two characters you're like, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna die. But everybody else is up for grabs.
right.
Yeah.
And it rotates new people in, right? Because like new
Mhm.
agents fuck up, and they roll into Slough House. So it's really great. Characters are wonderful. Even when these people save the world, the show finds a reason for them to still be in Slough House. Um,
Yeah, and Jackson Lamb, Gary Oldman's character, like the end of the first episode, they're like, "Oh, he saved that guy." He's like, "He saved himself with a rock." Like, I'm not giving you credit for anything you've done. Like, it's just hilarious to me. It's very funny.
yeah, man, I love it. I love it. And that Asian dude is an asshole. Like
Oh,
he's a first class grade A
oh,
fucking
he is
prick.
a
I love
prick. Yeah, he's a prick. Like even Gary Oldman's character is like, Jesus Christ, don't write my obituary. God damn, you are fucking an asshole. Yeah, I really like it. I had said previously on the show, probably a number of months ago, I tried watching it and I just could not get into it. And most of it was because I was watching it way too late at night. I was just too tired. And then you were like, look, like you got to watch the show. It's really, really good. And so I gave it a third chance. And you know what? 3 times a charm. I watched it when I wasn't actually tired, and it's really good. I'm super into it. Like I'm starting, or I'm like 2 episodes into the 3rd season already. It's good. And if you like spy shit, like,
yeah, this is real spy shit. Like this is like real, like cloak and dagger, double, triple, quadruple cross. Like,
yeah, not James Bond with like a laser watch or whatever, but like real tradecraft.
yeah, this is way more grounded than, even the more grounded James Bond movies. And it's just, the show is full of intrigue and it's funny, right? It's got that like crude British humor, dry, crude British humor.
Yeah.
I can't say enough about this show, man. I love it. This is my shit, and I feel bad for, as a spy guy. I feel bad for this not even being on my radar.
Yeah. Has Brad watched this? Because he's a big spy.
I don't know. I meant to ask him. Brad's kind of, Brad and I are very anti-corporate, but Brad is way more anti-corporate than I am.
Yeah,
he's
a
like,
filthy leftist.
he's just like, Amazon Prime, nope, fuck them. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus, bro. Like, I hear you, but like, I need my shit in 2 days.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. That's funny. So from there, I watched The Chair Company. Or at least I watched the first episode. This is the Tim Robinson show on HBO Max. This is his new show, where it is a conspiracy-based show where Tim Robinson works at a company that like creates strip malls, and he had to make a big presentation that he was like opening his first big strip mall under this company, and it was like a big deal. Lou Diamond Phillips is his boss. He's like, yeah, this is my guy. He's gonna do it. He's awesome. And he gets up there and he makes this great presentation, and then he goes to sit back down, and his chair completely collapses, right? And the show just builds because it's Tim Robinson, the like, are you sure about that guy? And so the entire premise is that he goes to like contact the chair company to make a complaint, but they give like a fake number. And then he goes to the website doesn't exist. And then he finds an address and he goes to the address of the chair company, and it's an abandoned building. And so like he starts to think that the chair company is like maybe kind of like this is some sort of scam or whatever. And then his boss is like, look, fucking knock it off. Just focus on your work. Like you're being ridiculous. And then he gets assaulted by a guy at the end of the episode who's like hits him in the head and is like, stop asking about the fucking chair company. And he's like, oh shit, my conspiracy thoughts were true. And so it's like, that's the whole show, is that this very, very wacky premise, but because it's Tim Robinson, it totally works. And it's funny. And it's just goofy as hell, but it's very funny. Highly recommend. If you like Tim Robinson from the I Think You Should Leave series, sketch comedy series, you'll probably like it. It's pretty good. I also watched The Lost Bus. This is the movie that just dropped on Apple TV. This is the one directed by Paul Greengrass. And incidentally, I can't believe I'm saying this. The screenplay was written by Brad Inglesby, the guy who did Mayor of Easttown and Task, which we'll talk about later. I didn't realize that until now. This is starring Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera. So this is based on the 2018 campfire fires in California that happened in North California's Butte County that burned down like what is it, Paradise, California, or something like that. It was pretty fucking severe, like really, really severe fire. So the premise of the story is that Matthew McConaughey is a school bus driver, and he's kind of like a general fuck up type of dad. He's got this, he's got this sort of strained relationship with his son, his teenage son. He's divorced. He takes care of his mom, and he's just trying to like make ends meet type of shit, right? He doesn't get paid a lot, but he's just trying to make it work. Meanwhile, this fire breaks out, and they've got they got like 20 kids that are trapped at this school, and they like call on the radio, and they're like, "Hey, we need somebody who's got a free bus to go pick these kids up and drop them off at this other place while this fire is coming." Right? It's not a crazy emergency at this moment, but like we need somebody to do it. And he's like, "All right." He picks it up. He's like, "All right, I'll do it." And he goes and picks up the kids, and then the fire crosses into their city, and so what should have taken an hour drive is absolutely this harrowing fucking drive in this bus. And America Ferrera is their teacher. He takes these 22 kids and he gets them, like he tries to, they take them to this one school they were supposed to drop them off at, and then they were going to meet up with their parents. But when they get to the second school, the school's on fire. Like it's done. It's gone. And so then he has to try to make it to this evacuation point. All the while, the entire county is blocked off because there's fires fucking everywhere. The firefighters, like they keep cutting to the dispatchers and shit. They literally stop. They're like, we can't fight the fire. We have to put our resources to just saving people. Like it's that bad, right? And I'm trying to find some statistics on this. It burned 153,000 acres, 85 casualties, displaced 50,000 people, and destroyed more than 18,000 structures, and cost $16.5 billion in damage. So like, it was a big deal. And so the entire movie is basically shot of like them trying to get through this fire in a fucking school bus. Keep in mind, it's a fucking fire, so the bus gets hot as shit. Can't have the windows down. They don't have any water. There's looters and shit around. It's insane. And at one point, like they park and they're stuck and they can't get out, and they're like this is it. We'll just sit here and like we're all just gonna die in the bus. And Jesus. Yeah, I mean it's like, and by the way, this is a fucking true story. Like not just the fire's a true story. The whole bus driver shit is a true story. And so then like just their sheer luck, like the winds change and like it opens up and they can make it out. But like me telling you, spoiling it doesn't do anything. Like it's a fucking hell of a ride. Like it's insane. And it's Paul Greengrass. So it's like the guy who did like the Bourne Identity and shit, right? So, it's shot really well and it's taken very seriously. And Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera are very good in this. Like it's got like an 80% or something on Rotten Tomatoes. It's really good. Like it's wild because it's daylight the entire time, but in the fire, it's like it's midnight. So like they're just driving, and at a certain point when they make it out, it's just like dark to bright, like in the middle of the fucking day. It's the weirdest fucking thing because you've been with them for like 2 hours. You're like, well, the little kid's like, is it nighttime? He's like, no, that's just the smoke. It's like 3 p.m. Like it's just fucking crazy. Yeah, I would recommend it. Like if you want to see some like, it's intense. Like it's about 2 hours. It's a fucking intense ass movie. So yeah, it's a.
You said it's an Apple TV movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually, so when it comes to movies, like when it comes to series, Apple TV, like
they nail it.
They're batting like 600, like which is amazing, right?
Better than everyone else, basically.
Right. But with their movies, it's hit or miss, man. Like they're batting at like 150 for me. So I'm usually a little trepidatious when it comes to Apple TV movies, but maybe I'll check it out. We need something to watch on Friday nights. Now that wrestling sucks, so maybe we'll check this out.
Well, I mean, watch that Catherine Bigelow movie on Friday, like over this. But yes, the following Friday, watch The Lost Bus. Yeah, but it's good. I was surprised because when I originally heard it, I was like, this looks like a bunch of bullshit. And it was like, no, this is a real story. I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw the score. I was like, really? checked it out. I was like, you know what? Sure enough. And then also it being written by the person who did The Mayor of Easttown and Task. That should give it a leg up as well. So, and Paul Greengrass is a good director. So yeah, check it out. Also on Apple TV, I'm watching the series The Last Frontier. This is on the take your brain out, sit in chair type of series on Apple TV. This is in the 400 of the batting part, but I like it. Like, I like how dumb it is, and it's fun. It is somewhere between Cliffhanger and Con Air. Prison transport goes down in good old Alaska, and a bunch of shit kicking regular Joe sheriff has to find the super bad guy, sprinkle in a government conspiracy about who that guy is and why he was on that prison plane. That's all you need to know. If you like Con Air and you like Cliffhanger, like, you're watching this show, you do. Okay, knock it off. Yeah, it's a fun series. There's nothing to take particularly serious, but The Last Frontier is good. It's starring Jason Clarke, who's the dude from Terminator Genesis, and was it Dominic Cooper, who played young Tony Stark's dad. So yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to say it's like great, or it's fine, but it's something to have on in the background. I will watch that and immediately turn on Slow Horses. But yeah, it's fine. I'm enjoying it for what it is. Here's the thing I did not enjoy for what it is. The Materialist. This is a movie. It is on HBO Max. Let me just say this. If you have friends and they told you The Materialist is good, they're not your friends. They don't like you, and they're lying to you. This is a movie starring Captain America, Reed Richards, and Madam Web. And yeah, that's true. And it's bad. It's bad for reasons that have nothing to do with the two male leads. Dakota Johnson is a bad actress.
I'm not a fan of Dakota Johnson.
She seems like a lovely lady, but no.
I'm sure she's a nice person, but
I'm not sure.
And I think she might be funnier than she is as a dramatic actor, because she's got a very like dry sense of humor that I think could go over well if you put her in a movie like that requires that of her. The problem is people put her in movies where she is someone's like love interest, or she needs to be sexually dominated. She was in those 50 Shades of Grey movies, and she's not that strong of an actress that she could pull that stuff off, man. Like I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. So the general premise here is she is a New York City matchmaker, and she used to date Chris Evans for like 5 years, and they broke up because he was broke. He's a struggling actor / waiter. And she also, in her pursuit of her business, she meets Pedro Pascal's character, who is a finance guy who's really, really, really rich. And it goes exactly how you would think it would. She ends up with the broke dude. Like she does. But that's a very simplified way, because people I saw got pissed off about that. That's because she's in love with Chris Evans. She's not in love with Pedro Pascal. Like that's more of the premise. I've never seen a movie that glorifies money in relationships more, and it irritates the shit out of me. But look, it's got a scene in it that people aren't talking about, so I'll just say it here. I'll spoil it because this movie's been out for a while. You find out that Pedro Pascal had leg lengthening surgery because he was only 5'6". And at one point, he shows you how tall he is, and it's hysterical. And I don't know how they thought that I was supposed to take the movie seriously after showing that scene in the movie. It's fucking nuts. Is it about?
I mean, I saw the scene that you're talking about, and it just, I don't know what the tone of the movie is supposed to be, right?
Stupid.
Like because the movie in that scene, I guess they're trying to play this serious. But, that's supposed to be funny, I guess.
No, that scene's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be taken very seriously. Where he's just like,
because the movie is classified as a romantic comedy / drama.
there's no comedy in the movie. Like her acting is comedically bad, but it's not a comedy. It's not a comedy. Like there's what part was like if that movie's a comedy, dude, I missed all of the jokes. Like I missed every joke because it's not funny. My wife and I sat there very silently. Like we judged it like openly, but not from a comedic standpoint. It's not a comedy at all. That's absolutely hilarious that it's even labeled like that. That's the funniest thing about the movie is that someone even did that. But no, The Materialist is terrible. Don't. All right, quickly, because we were off last week. Season 2 finale for Peacemaker. Your thoughts?
I saw a bunch of people were like, "This sucks," and while I don't think it sucked, I think it was. I think it didn't land the plane the way I thought it would. It left a lot to be desired, I think. I can pick that episode apart way more than I can any other episode of Peacemaker.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's a shame because, for the most part, season 2 was pretty outstanding. They just kind of recently there was this football player who was running and nobody could catch him, right? He was about to make a touchdown. And when players are cocky, right, they'll just like drop the ball like as soon as they hit the end zone, right? But this dude dropped it like a foot before the end zone.
Oh my god!
So and like this is not the first time this is done. So like just like what are you doing, right? And I think that's kind of what happened here, right? Like I think James Gunn was running the ball, and he kind of just dropped it right before he crossed the plane.
Yeah,
and there's way too much music in this episode.
Way too
like
much.
Full length music videos, right?
Yeah.
And there was, and like I get it. You want to put you fans of these bands, you want to put them on and all that. I get it, but like it ruined the pacing. This was the worst paced episode of the show.
I would agree with, and I thought that this episode, because it was longer than the other ones on average, I thought that they were going to like really dig in on some things, like really, all right, let's tie up some some shit, and it just felt like, oh, we're just putting 2 music numbers in. Like, okay, I didn't need that. I just didn't need it.
Yeah, like they Peacemaker, they've been going after Peacemaker, and then they just throw him in like a local lockup, right? Like this guy is damn near a metahuman, right? And they just throw him in jail, and then they just let him go. Oh, you made bail. Like what the fuck? Like Argus, right? Like the secret, NSA group in DC. Like they just lock him up, and then he just gets bail. Like what? Like, and then he just gets to go and do it. Like it doesn't really make sense, right? And I get, maybe I'm overthinking it, but it doesn't make sense. I do like that they set up Checkmate, which is like a good guy spy agency with like chess themes. There's rumors that while there may not be a Peacemaker season 3, it might end up being a Checkmate show.
Yep.
That, which is fine, and Peacemaker can just be in it. Yeah. I think that would be kind of fun, right? Especially if you bring back Tim Meadows and the guy who played Judo Master. I forget his name. I apologize. Along with the rest of the cast. And then, you know, a lot of people were complaining about Frank Grillo's character, Rick Flag Sr., and his very odd personality change. And I think that's I think that personality change is odd for a reason, right? Like, to give James Gunn a bit of credit, like this ain't his first rodeo, right?
No,
Like,
no, I don't see him changing a character's entire personality and being like, "Whoopsie!"
right. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, maybe Lex Luthor, you know, is mind controlling him or some shit." Nah, man, I want to believe that is not one. That's not Rick Flag Sr. Okay,
I don't think
that's not Rick Flag. What I want to believe is that character is actually Clayface.
I like
And I know we got a Clayface movie coming out. I think Clayface, quote unquote, died in Creature Commandos, but you know, it's comic books. Nobody ever really dies. That's just my. You heard it here first.
Yeah,
I think that's Clayface.
no, that I think that's good. My theory that works in this sort of in the same vein, but I think yours is actually better, is that it could be the engineer as well, right? Like if she can do whatever she wants with the nanobots or whatever, maybe she can make her appearance look different. I have no idea. Like I don't know the extent of her abilities. But I like the Clayface idea. I think that's a really fun one. I mean, the personality change is one thing, but I think him not remembering his agreement, or like him telling Harcourt to call him Rick instead of Colonel or what have you, or by his rank, that to me is a telltale sign. Like that's not him. Like,
right.
Yeah. And I don't even think that's like mind control, I guess, could work in that, but does mind control mean you forget everything? I mean, it's comic book rules. Like, is it like a ventriloquist type of thing? And like Lex Luthor is the one controlling him and speaking for him? I don't know. But a Clayface thing would make sense in in the regards of like, he doesn't know anything about some private conversation that Rick had with Harcourt. So,
Right.
Yeah, I like that idea. I think it'd be a fun little tie-in. And I just don't think it's happenstance that he just changed his personality like that.
Yeah. Also, they introduced the concept. So, like the show, like I think the episode does a lot of it does the Iron Man 2 thing where it sets up it's focused on setting up stuff that you're going to see later at the detriment of closing out this season.
Yeah, I agree.
And but you know, the stuff that it does set up like is interesting. Like I said, Checkmate. You know, who is Rick Flag Sr. really? And the idea and the concept of salvation, which is the dimension in the DC universe where there's a run of comic books where there's a dimension where all the bad guys, all the villains get sent to that one dimension. Right. And they have to kind of try and figure their way out. But that dimension has like monsters and stuff in it. And to see Peacemaker there, and then we just kind of like, and he's stuck there. Like it's a good cliffhanger, but you know, this feels like half a season. It feels like half a season, and then I just want more. I want more, and maybe that was the point, right? Maybe that was the point to want to get you to want more, but we're not going to get anything anytime soon.
Yeah,
which sucks.
Yeah, I saw. I told you this. Like, I saw people were saying, "Oh, this is." You know, the rumors are out there that Gunn is getting replaced. I was like, you're just saying that because you didn't like the season finale. Like you just
yeah. All right, guys. I mean, he already. They've already got like 4 irons in the fire.
Yeah, they're not going to.
They're not, and he's directing like 2 of them.
Yeah.
So
stop it. Like just stop it. Like it's okay for you not to like something without trying to like fall into the rumor of this major corporate shakeup is happening based on your very almost solo opinion in the grand scheme of things. And again,
yeah, this company, this is the company that let Zack Snyder do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah, for
for
Mad.
years.
By the way,
So,
from movies, like Mad movies.
right.
Like this is not a perfect ending to a second episode of a TV show. Not like his Superman movie was by far and away beloved. Okay, so they're fine. Like they're not going to cancel it on like, but Peacemaker season 2 didn't hit quite the way we wanted. Yeah, but Superman, but Peacemaker season 2, the
Right.
the guy with the toilet
Right.
bowl on his head. That's what we were really banking on the whole fucking universe on. Like,
Right. Not the movie that made $600 million, but like Peacemaker, though. Like,
yeah, it's
shut up.
like
Shut
guys, don't take your opinion and try to like extrapolate that out to how corporations behave. Like that's very silly to me. So yeah, I thought it was good, but I agree. I was a bit disappointed in some of the moves he made there. But again, it's fine. It's okay. Like if they were like Peacemaker season 3 is happening, I'm gonna watch it. Like I'm not gonna pretend like I'm out. I'm done. Like no,
Yeah.
not everything is 100%. Series finale for Task. This is the HBO Max show starring Mark Ruffalo and what's the one dude's name? Tom Pelfrey. Look, if you've not watched this show, what are you even doing? This is excellent. This is done by the same writer who did The Mayor of Easttown, which was also excellent. And this is excellent. I mean, this is like classic HBO shit, right? Like it's Sunday, it's 9:00, shit's going to be good. That's it. Yeah, look, I like this mini series was only 7 episodes. I like the ending a lot. I thought it was very good. There's no sort of grand like, oh, here's the grand conspiracy type of shit in at the end. There's none of that like in Mayor of Easttown, like how did it all come together? But it just sort of it ends with, tying up all the loose ends of the story. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought Mark Ruffalo was great throughout this. I thought Tom Pelfrey was great through the 5 episodes he was in. It was fun, but it was good. And I thought the finale was great. Like I really like the sort of the way they run the two family storylines kind of against each other. I thought was really good, and then them kind of coming together in the end, I thought worked really well.
My issue is that I agree with you. I enjoyed the series overall. I thought it was very good. Mark Ruffalo has like an earnestness about him. Like I feel like he's never going to play a character that's not like, lawful good, right? Like who's not.
He doesn't really he don't have it in him.
Yeah, I don't think he can be. Which if and when he does play a villain, it's gonna be like I'm mind fucked. Like I'm gonna feel heartbroken.
Yeah. It's like what was that movie when Robin Williams played a villain? What was it? Is that a Christopher Nolan movie?
Yeah. Was it like Insomnia? No, what?
It's something like Insomniac or something like that.
Insomnia? Yeah. Was it Insomnia?
Insomnia. I think it's Insomnia. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be, it's gonna be like, oh my god, right? Like when Denzel Washington played a crooked cop and like won an Oscar for it because people were like, "What the fuck?" Like, not Denzel. But yeah, it's really good. My one issue is that I think it feels like episodes 6 and 7 should have been one long episode. Because episode 6 ends with something very like climactic, and episode 7 picks up right there, and then throughout in the next 15 minutes is taken care of, and then the last 45 minutes of the series is like an epilogue, right, where they're really tying things together, and it's quiet, right? Throughout a lot of last 45 minutes. And I feel like it all should, I wanted to experience that whole thing, the come up and then the come down in one sitting. I feel like that's probably going to be a better experience for people, but yeah, man, all around, like, you know, also, I've been watching too much. I've been doing this too long, right? That when they were like, "Oh, somebody's dirty," I immediately called it, and my wife was like, "Well, maybe
No,
such and such."
I was like
Right? Is
him,
this guy,
him.
right? Is this person, right? Because they're going out of their way
Mhm.
to make you think one thing when, and they're not really touching on, like, that, like, is this person, right? And sure as shit, right? Like, I'm a corrupt guy, right? So
Yeah.
it's but yeah, it's really good, man. Really, really good. I think the next HBO like 9 o'clock thing is like an It TV series.
Oh, Welcome to Deary. Not watching it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm it out, right? Like,
Niggas.
one, clowns aren't scary to me. Like, I know people, you know, get start their knees start quaking when Ronald McDonald is around or whatever. But like, it just doesn't,
Uh,
like, I don't know, man.
did you see those
I
movies? Did you see those
I
movies?
saw the first one. I saw the first one,
Yeah, I watched the
which
first
I
one.
hear is the better one.
I didn't watch the second one. It's not that I'm afraid of clowns. This entire series freaks me the fuck out, and I'm good. Like, I'm good, yo. I'm good. They're like, hey, they brought him back. I'm like, he's back? Fuck off. Like, no, I got it. Like, I'm scared. I'm okay to say that. I'm 45 years old. Look, I'm protecting my family. I don't need to bring those spirits into my house. I don't believe in any of that shit. No, I'm not watching that. I will find something else to watch at 9 o'clock on Sundays. Get the fuck out of here. Actually, now the task is over. I told my wife, because we watched the finale last night. I was like, good, we're done. Because I thought it was going to be 8 episodes. I didn't realize it was 7. I was like, oh, we're done. We're watching Andor next. And she was like, all right, cool. And I was like, this is, I've never been more attracted to you right now than when you said yes. Yes. It's like wedding night, starting to watch Andor with my wife. Close 1 and 2, really, if I'm being honest. So yeah, we're gonna watch Andor, which I'm excited to just rewatch it because it's so fucking good. And I am so excited to have her tell people that the Star Wars show was excellent. And I'll be like, I fucking told you. I fucking told you. It's mostly about me being right. Like that.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the reason.
Yeah,
Like, I fucking told you. Like,
yeah,
that's
which is like, I mean, nothing quite works like being right. It just right there. So yeah, task was great. I just read an interview with the writer, and he basically was like, "Are there more stories for Agent Brandeis? Maybe." And so Mark Ruffalo's like, "Maybe." So if they want to come back and do more shit, Mike and I were talking before we hit record. Look, cross it over with Mayor of Easttown. Like, that would be awesome. It's all in that fucking Pennsylvania area, so it can all have that bluish sheen of disappointment that clouds that state.
it could all look like the first Gears of War game, all brown, dilapidated. Like fucking aliens just came over and ransacked the place.
I mean, I don't know that Gears of War needs to look that bad, but it's like shout out to Pennsylvania. So yeah, no, that works for me. Like, you want to come back and do more shit? Yeah, sounds good. All right, let's move into topics this week.
Apparently, Jim Carrey is in talks to lead a Jetsons movie at Warner Brothers, with Colin Trevorrow in talks to direct. I don't think I like Colin Trevorrow movies. Know what he does?
No.
Know what he did? He did those Jurassic World movies, which that first Jurassic World movie I liked. That movie made $1 billion. Fallen Kingdom, we saw in a theater on a screener, and I was visibly upset.
You did not care for that movie.
I did not like that movie at all. And because I didn't like that movie, I decided to not watch Jurassic World Dominion.
Fine.
But he also did the Book of Henry.
I saw that movie. I didn't hate that movie. It's silly, but I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
I think that movie. I think that movie is way. I think people give way too much. That movie is overrated. I
I
did
don't
not
think
like
people
that
I don't think
movie.
people liked it. I think it is.
Oh, okay,
No, no,
good.
I don't.
Because I'm
I think it's rated. Like I think I am in the minority. Like I didn't hate that movie. No, like I think most people were like they did not care for it. So
yeah, and he
uh,
has a story credit for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. So I don't think I
yeah,
like Colin Trevorrow, guys.
yeah. His take on Star Wars was pretty bad. So no.
Trevorrow, who last helmed Jurassic World Dominion, and Joe Epstein are in talks to write the screenplay. No information on the storyline was immediately available. The last Jetsons feature was the 1990 animated movie Jetsons the Movie, a live-action version of a similar family animated property, which first aired in 1962, has been attempted numerous times over the years. The series was revived several times in the 1970s and 80s, making it the typical nuclear family that happens to live in outer space. Look, when it came to the Flintstones and the Jetsons, you know, this is me going against type, but I was a Flintstones person. I thought the Flintstones were way funnier than the Jetsons. So I'm not really into this particularly. I think this is just them casting Jim Carrey. I already know what this movie is going to be, and it's going to annoy me.
All right, who's he supposed to be playing though?
George Jetson.
I feel like it couldn't be a goofball though. Like
That's what I'm saying, like he's gonna be a
like
goofball.
yeah, he's supposed to be like the straight man.
Right. He's the put upon dad, right? He's the dad from the 50s, the father knows best dad, but like no but like doesn't know shit. And he's like he's like the he thinks he's put upon, but like he's not.
No, you
And
got to
like
forget.
you know
Now, okay. The only way I think Jim Carrey works. I mean, look, Jim Carrey is a super talented guy. Like, I'm not going to denigrate the guy at all. Make him like the total straight man, but then he gets put into a series of bad situations, like by Mr. Spacely or something like that, where then he is just like, "Ah!" Like he's being kind of like thrown about, and so he can do his fucking Jim Carrey shit. But I don't want like George Jetson. This is so stupid because I don't give a fuck about this. I don't want George Jetson. I don't care about George Jetson. Like, but I would imagine it'd be a little weird of him like speaking out of his butt like it's a fucking Ace Ventura movie as George Jetson. It feels very wrong to me, which is a weird stance to take. I know. Yeah, I want him to be. I want him to be put upon by like other characters that kind of forces his hand into this like goofball kind of situation.
yeah, man. Like if Mr. Spacely, played by Danny DeVito, doesn't like
Obviously, obviously. Like, who else are you casting for this? Come on, man.
I mean, if it's those two together,
Oh, that could work.
and that could work, right? Like I'm not 100% opposed to this, right? But it's all in how Jim Carrey plays George Jetson and the people that you put around him, because George is not like he's not why you come to that. I don't even know why you come to that show. I don't, right? Because like they got a kid, which you think would be like a Dennis the Menace type, but yeah, I think it was more about George, wasn't it? Wasn't it really more about George?
I mean, it was. I mean, I think it's the whole family. Like they've got like the Flintstones is definitely a big Fred Flintstone sort of set. This is the dumbest fucking conversation. Really, it's so fucking stupid. Let us break down why the Jetsons is super important. Yeah. Meanwhile, there's like in a parallel YouTube video, there's two white guys complaining that they better not make fucking one of them black or Puerto Rican. Like they're super angry about the fucking Jetsons. Rosie the robot better not be a lesbian, right? So like I feel like the entire family is the attraction, where the Flintstones is definitely Fred and Barney were kind of like the real attraction of that show, and then like the other characters around. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what the fuck they do. I'm not gonna say I don't need this. This isn't for me, but it'll be interesting to see. I wonder how they'll play this, because like my daughter really likes the Sonic movies and she thinks that Dr. Robotnik is hilarious. She's also 6, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're going to play the Jetson stuff in a similar fashion. So
that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like it's going to be like a different type of Robotnik, right? Like a goofy, but like a good guy. Yeah. And and look, it worked in the Sonic movies because like Robotnik is not like Robotnik is I mean, depending on what Sonic property you're looking at, Robotnik is either like a mad genius who is a psychotic, or just like a goofball, right? And they obviously went the goofball route because this is a children's show. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, look, who cares? It's not meant for us.
It's not.
Let him be a goofball. I'm just not taking my kid to
it. Speaking of that, by the way, two things. One, I want to just let you know, I sat down and watched the Minecraft movie with my daughter. The movie's very silly. She had a good time. You know what? Like the moments I was like truly paying attention and not just trying to like stare through the television. Look, Jack Black is I don't want to say underrated, but Jack Black is going to go down as like this is a heavy charge, but I think it makes sense. Jack Black will go down as like our generation's Robin Williams. I think like it's hard not to like Jack Black. I think you have to like actively be like fuck that guy, because like one, he's multifaceted. He's just a goofball. He's just having fun. He's just having fun all the time. He's like, oh, is it a new video game movie? I'll do it. What the fuck? Hey, do you want me to write the music? Jack Black, of course we want you to write the music. Go ahead. Like, just go and do whatever the fuck you want. And it somehow works. And he's just having fun. And so it's like, it's hard not to like that guy. And because he just looks like he's having such a good time. Yeah. Jason Momoa, just having a good time. Like, he's just having a good time. Who gives a shit? Like, what is his character? I don't know. It's just Jason Momoa in a bad wig. Like, who gives a And then these other kids I didn't give a shit about. And then the woman from Peacemaker, who is also just having a good time. Like, they're just goofing around. It's clear that all of it's on a green screen because like they're moving in a way of like the characters are barely like interacting with them. Like, it's so cheaply done. But yeah, it was a stupid good time. The other thing is I blame the following things on Carrie and or Tiara. Over the last week, I've had to watch Sailor Moon and Power Rangers. All of this weeaboo shit, it has invaded my household, and I don't care for it. Demetrius, shout out to you. You're a giant fucking dork, because we were watching Power Rangers Dino Fury or whatever. You guys still watch this shit? Like, I love that adults watch Power Rangers. I am amazed. You guys are massive nerds. God bless you. That show is fucking hilarious, and Power Rangers hasn't changed since it came out when we were fucking kids. Holy shit. It's exactly the same. It's
the same formula.
It's the same formula. They talk the same. It's filmed the same. It's like, it's cheesy, like life lesson type of shit. Like, it's exactly that. They have not changed anything except for one thing that is very, very apparent. They're very toy forward on this show, right? Like, obviously.
Well, obviously.
Like, that's the whole thing. But like, if you go back and watch Power Rangers like from like 94 or whatever, when it first came out for the US, the weird shit is like they had like real weapons, right? Like real, right? Real looking weapons, right? Like
like the
Tommy's
dagger,
sword,
right? That he
right?
blew. That he blew. It was a flute. That was a dagger because
Right, right. Just like this is a weird, smooth jazz weapon. But like his sword when he was like the White Ranger, like it was a real, like it had real weight to it, right? Like you could tell, right? They sell that as like for fucking giant nerds like Demetrius now, right? It's like it's really weighted, right? It looks cool. The new shows, they're just playing with the actual toys, right? Like it's straight up the toy. They have like a sword that's got like a dinosaur on it, and it like the mouth opens, and they're like, that's like how they use it. Like I was like,
that's how they control the Zords or whatever.
like it's like one of their moves. It's like like it does a thing. Like one guy's got like he's got a gun, and he like it's like a super soaker, and he like he like pumps it like 3 times, but it's got like the lightning and shit hits it. That's the toy they sell. Like it's the same one. It's not like the TV show has a higher grade version and then they sell the toy that looks like the TV version, but for kids. It's the toy version. It's super fucking obvious. That's just like of all the things that are different, it's hilarious. I was like, they're like, oh, we've got our fucking morphin key. I'm like, that's the one they sell at Target. Like that's the same one. It's the same cheap Chinese plastic one. It's hilarious. But it's the same show. It's exactly the same show. My wife literally sat down. She was like, is this from like the 90s? I was like, this one came out in 2022. She was like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, no, this just came out. So shout out to all of our weeaboo friends and Demetrius Vert specifically, who still watches that show. It's fucking hilarious to me.
That's funny.
My daughter loves it. Like she was like, can I watch this last episode? It's the season finale. I was like, fucking turn it on. It's fine. It's fine. No, but it's actually totally harmless. It really is. All right. So next up in topics.
Next up, is this mine? Yes. Lawrence Fishburne wants to play Charles Xavier in MCU's version of the X-Men. The actor also shut down the idea of joining the Star Wars universe, adding, quote, I don't need a lightsaber. He don't need that headache. But look, if you don't want the headache of the Star Wars fandom, and you want to play Charles Xavier, you're going to get a whole different type of headache.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, I feel like maybe you might be safer in Star Wars, to be honest. You can play a new character that can be black. It's totally fine. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Star Wars or X-Men fans, one of these major characters is not going to be white. Like, and it's probably going to be like, of all of the of all the characters, Magneto will probably be white because of the Jewish heritage thing, and I'm sure they're going to probably stick to that. Frankly, I don't think you need to, or you can stick to the Jewish.
No, you can. I actually think that's a very important part of his character because he's very much like, I've seen the atrocities that human beings can do firsthand. Fuck them.
Right, and I think there is an argument to say there have been other atrocities, of other groups that have suffered that. But I do think it's totally fine to keep him as a Jewish character. I don't have zero fucking issues with that. By the way, there are brown Jews. I'm just as an aside.
Yeah, Jews aren't a race.
Right. So, but I think Magneto will likely still be white. But I don't think Charles Xavier needs to be white at all. He can be. I don't give a shit. But I don't think he has to be. I think you need to just get over it now. Make your YouTube videos, fucking do your thumbnails where you're mad, call it woke or whatever. Just preemptively. Just get all that shit out there. Because one of these characters is not going to look like the books. They're just not going to. Like, they're just not going to. And it's probably going to be Professor X. I wouldn't be surprised.
Guess what? If it's a hit, they're going to change it in the comics too, bro.
They're going to make it big, man. Holy shit. Remember what they did to Nick Fury? Oh, it's his son. and he also
Right.
aim.
Okay.
I
Is
just
his son, and none of the white features from the man were passed down to the
nope,
son.
no,
Okay.
yeah. White Nick Fury, all recessive genes. That's how that worked. Your mother must have been fucking Wesley Snipes. What the fuck? Um, so yeah, I look, I just get over it. Like at a certain point, just get over it. It's going to be one of these major characters. It is, and like I feel like of all of the characters, Charles Xavier, like you need somebody with like that fucking voice and that gravitas, and who would totally have child soldiers. Like I feel like a lot of the actors who have that gravitas are black in Hollywood. Like I just feel like they are, and so I think there's a high chance that you're likely going to get um, a black actor or just a non-white actor playing one of these roles. I think Charles Xavier is a very high chance of that. I don't give a shit. Just be good at it. Like there's nothing about Charles Xavier to me that is inherently white. I just do not give a fuck. Just say some cool lines. Be kind of a prick because Charles Xavier is kind of a prick, and and just say like to me my X-Men. This is all I need, and just like do this. Like that's it. It's enough. Give him the floating chair. That's all I need.
So the 64-year-old actor expressed interest in playing Charles Xavier in the MCU's version of the X-Men at New York Comic-Con. Quote, I know that they're talking about the X-Men now. So at this point, I want one of two things. The first thing would be, what do you think about Lawrence Fishburne as Professor X? Which drew immediate cheers and applause from the crowd. Josh Horowitz yelled approved. Greenlit. Let's do it.
Okay.
So he said when it comes to his second dream role, Fishburne is a bit more flexible. He said, I don't know. I'm going to let you guys decide. He confessed to the audience, I can't really figure that out. When asked about joining the Star Wars universe, the actor shot down the idea faster than Han Solo shot Greedo. All right.
All right, internet.
Jesus, just shut the fuck up. No, I'm good, he replied. I'm watching everything. I'm watching every Star Wars. I'm in the middle of Rebels now. Man, I'm good on the couch with Star Wars. I don't need a lightsaber. I don't pew pew. I don't need it. That's a quote from Lawrence Fishburne. Look, man, it's yeah, I think it would be dope. I think he could pull it off.
He's got
he's got the. I mean, look, he's got experience mentoring young white people with superpowers. And all that goodwill that he got as Morpheus is going to go right out the window if he gets cast by a certain lot of people, and we will ignore them because I think Lawrence Fishburne as Professor X actually kind of works. Yeah, casting is going to be really interesting.
Yeah,
when they finally get around to that.
I mean, I'm reading some of the comments. Poor choice. Based on what? Based on what? Like, and someone's like, because. Oh wow, he was like, why? And he says because Professor X is a white man. Well, there you go. Open and honest.
Look, I can respect it.
Like, at least you're not trying to like
it. Right? Don't bullshit me, yo. Don't bullshit me.
Like, all right. Like
I think he's the right age.
He's exactly the right age. He's exactly.
Yeah, I think he's the right age for it. They tried with a young Professor X, and I get it, right? You like it was set in the past, and you want that character you want James McAvoy to kind of grow with the character, but nah, you need I'm not taking orders from James McAvoy.
Yeah, I need somebody that's got. I mean, I've used gravitas the word before, like, but somebody has got like a commanding presence.
Someone who has presence, right? Someone who has presence. The reason we all wanted Patrick Stewart isn't just because he was bald, right?
Didn't
Like
hurt.
the reason is because, if you see him in Star Trek The Next Generation, like he's got that presence. He's got that like engage. Like
Right.
he's got
He led people into battle, for fuck's sake.
right. So that's one of the reasons why he was such a good fit. Not just because he looked the part. And that's ultimately what people don't like get about acting. I used to think that way. Sometimes I still think that way. Is that you can't just look the part anymore, right? Like these stories are being told in a way that people are, they want these movies to be respected, if not for the fact that they're being taken seriously, right? Look, Storm's going to be a big one. Storm's going to be a big one, right?
The casting,
and
I fucking hate it. I hate.
And listen, man, like I know everybody likes Jade Cargill because she's built like a superhero and she cosplays Storm, but she can't act, bro. And she's just not. She's
like
not
you want to dress
actor.
Storm for wrestling, by all means, that's awesome. You're not an actress,
and she seems to be like a real cool person, man. But like, nah, I don't. That's not Storm in a big budget movie.
No, that's Tubi Storm. Knock it off. Look, I'd love to see you do the cosplay. Trust me, I'm a huge fan of your work. I am. Absolutely.
Look, but for me myself personally, I feel as though Cyclops is going to be a big deal for me.
Yeah,
for me. I know people don't give a fuck about. People pretend they don't give a shit about Cyclops now, whatever. But like, no, Cyclops is a badass, and Cyclops has gone through the most radical, revolutionary arc that any of those characters has ever. Cyclops is the definition of becoming woke.
Yeah, he was. My man went all the way to the other side. It's like,
right. So that's going to be a big deal for me because you got to have like, I don't care if Cyclops is white or black or whatever, but you got to have somebody. You got to have somebody that is a believer in one thing, and then throughout the course of a few movies, can evolve into a different person. Someone who can pull that off, man. And that's going to be a big deal for me.
Yeah.
Wolverine, I don't really give a fuck about Wolverine. Anybody can walk around all brooding and short and shit.
Well,
right?
the talk is, and I don't know how true this is, the talk is they're going to just keep Hugh Jackman on, which I'm like.
I don't like that, man. I don't like that.
I know people are like, but he's like the Wolverine. Like, you got to let. This man is like
you gotta let it go.
105 years old. You got to let it go because it's going to get to the point where it's going to look sad. And it's going to look ridiculous. And look, by the way, it's also just not safe for him. You can't keep that physique.
Like that. You can't ask that guy who's got to be in his 50s.
Yeah.
To walk around like that every day for 3 months. Like you can't it can't be safe on his body because like these people are taking.
He's 57. By the time X-Men comes out, he'll be 60, dude. Like he'll be damn near 60 years old. Like, come on, man. That's. Look, I am cool with him being in Doomsday. I am cool with him being in Secret Wars. But when that 2 movies are done, he should be done. Let him give him a good and look. I think it's the most respectful thing you could do. Let Hugh Jackman, who has been around since 2000, literally 25 years in this fucking role, and he's seen the rise of his franchise, the fall of his franchise, his resurgence, like in his own, part of the world, in his franchise with Logan and shit. And then watching the MCU come up and it reach its fucking pinnacle, but he's not involved in that. And that fucking sucks because he finally could have been in some really good shit. and then he finally gets a chance to come over and be in the MCU. Give that guy a hell of a run in these last 2 movies. He gets to stand toe to toe or next to the fucking Hulk and Captain America and all of that shit.
Yeah, man. Look,
and we've always wanted to see. Do
it. Do all that stuff. Let that go. Look, I'm not a Wolverine hater. I hate Wolverine fans who like think Wolverine is the end all be all, right? Like
he's the worst X-Men. He's not a
calm down. Right, calm down. Like I like Wolverine as a character, man. And you want to and quite frankly, you owe it to the audience. You owe it to the audience.
You do. Like, come on, man. We've been waiting damn near 30 years to see those motherfuckers tear it up together. Who don't want to see it? Of course I want to see it. Do I want to see the Hulk and Wolverine fight, even if it's just for a few minutes? Of course I do, right? Yes, hell yeah. Man. Do I want to see Spider-Man talk shit to Wolverine? 100%. Do I want Kamala Khan to be like fangirling over Wolverine because she's like, this guy's so fucking cool about her? Absolutely. I think that would be fun. Or even reverse and be like, oh, that kid's actually pretty dope, right? Like, play it up. That's all fine. Let him play it up in Doomsday. Let him play it up in Secret Wars. And then that is his fucking send-off. And it is as awesome as we've always wanted it to be. And then when those universes come together, there's a new Wolverine. However you want to do it, get a new actor. And look, it's a good culmination. And guess what? Write all your think pieces. Get all your YouTube videos together. The man is going to be 60 fucking years old. Let him retire. It's okay. Let a new actor come on. It doesn't need to be Tom Hardy, a new actor you don't know, and let him have fun with it and make the role their own. That's totally fine. I don't understand wanting to try to drive these people into the ground at 80 years old, put on the uniform. Like, come on.
Because if he can't do it, or if they have to like rubber band man him like they did Blade, you know, in those action scenes, like you're gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Like I want him. What do you think about this? Right. I know everybody, we finally got to see him in the blue and yellow. Right.
Yeah.
I want him to be an old man in this. And I want him to be an old, grizzled, gray-haired badass in this.
Like Old Man Logan?
Like Old Man Logan, yeah. I want that because I want it to be, because like you said, I want this to be his last ride. Yeah. And if he's in blue and yellow and his hair is jet black, you know, people are going to want to see more of that.
Yeah.
I feel like if you prime people with an Old Man Logan, just being a fucking badass. And look, multiple universes are coming from wherever, bro.
Whatever. Right? You can figure this out. This,
right.
This is an easy time to recast him. Yeah. You know what? I like that. Like, obviously, the last time you saw him, he had like jet black hair. It's been a number of years, yo. Like, whatever. Fucking figure it out. Who gives a shit, right? Yeah, just start. It doesn't have to be fully white, but like start graying that shit up. Just start graying it up. Maybe after Doomsday, like something happens, you know, kind of like Rogue when her hair went fucking white because of Magneto. Figure it out. Make that shit all white through whatever fucking process. It's comic books. It doesn't have to actually make any sense. And then you get one last time of that guy in fucking Secret Wars and just be done. And give him an awesome send-off. And you don't need to kill him. You don't need to do that. You know, we already watched him die in Logan. Right? That was already tragic as fuck. Jesus Christ. You don't need to kill him. Just be like, you know what? When the universes collide, like you just see him, like as the universe is colliding, just have like people in one universe like smashing into another, and that creates, you know, it's like, you know, you have the same actor playing, you know, Sam Wilson, right? You got Anthony Mackie. You show an Anthony Mackie on one universe and an Anthony Mackie in another universe, and as they're smashing together, you get finalized Anthony Mackie, right? Like you do that, but for him, it's Hugh Jackman and a younger guy who looks like Hugh Jackman, and then they fucking smash together, and there you got your Wolverine, your final Wolverine, played by a younger actor who's in his 30s or whatever. Yeah, done. Like, you don't have to keep the guy around forever. Like, it's just fucking unnecessary. But yeah, give the guy one last ride. I like the idea of just like have him look older and more grizzled. And yeah, that just makes sense. It works for me. All right. Next up, Avatar documentary set at Disney Plus about the making of James Cameron's blockbuster. That's cool. I'm not going to watch it, but a lot of people seem to like it. This is going to come out November 7th, called Fire and Water: Making the Avatar Films. I've not even seen the second one. This is a franchise I will stand very firmly at. That looks beautiful and has no cultural impact whatsoever. None.
So
The weirdest franchise. It is.
Was the second movie in 3D? Like I saw the first movie just because I bought into the. I saw the first movie because I bought into the hype, and it's James Cameron, right? Like if you want like big budget spectacle, like James Cameron is the guy that you go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and I saw that first movie and I enjoyed it, for what it was. I don't think it was a perfect movie. It's nowhere like it's not on like any favorites list of mine, but as a technical marvel, it was the best, most atmospheric 3D movie experience I've ever been in.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a fan of this franchise, and it maybe for one of the most superficial reasons. I don't like the look of the Na'vi, dude. I don't like the look of them. Like I am repulsed by looking at them. I really am, man.
That's a strong charge.
I don't like the look of them. They look they hit the eye wrong. I don't like the look of them.
Is it because their eyes are too far apart?
It's the eyes, it's the blue skin, because I'm a racist. It's the fact that they look like kitty people. It's the fact that they have like tails, and then the tails plug into their cars or their flying dragons or whatever. The fact that they're like
fuck with those tails, right? Like I just want to just make that.
I mean, they probably
no,
probably.
no. It's not probably. That's how they have sex, and that's how they turn on their vehicles, their modes of conveyance.
You imagine sticking your dick in your car.
All right. This new Tesla's weird, right? Like it seems strange to me.
It's everything about them. I'm just repulsed by them. Like if you were to show me it's the visual version of that meme of the guy pulling the headset off. Like I just
look. The one thing about this franchise is it visually is impressive as fuck. Like it is. Like I think the storyline for the first one is very bargain basement, very Fern Gully-ish. To not put too fine a point on it. But that being said, I mean, I'm just looking at images. It looks incredible. Like it really does. I just don't care about it. And it is, to me, it is the weirdest franchise because it has no cultural significance. No one is like, you don't go to a Comic-Con and people are dressed as Na'vi. I've never seen that. Except for when the movie came out, like right after the movie came out, people were like, the Na'vi. And after that, bupkis. Nothing. Star Wars didn't have a movie for like 30 years and motherfuckers were still walking around as Han Solo at Comic-Cons every single year. That's cultural significance, right? Everybody knew it. Everybody could quote it and everything. Who have you ever heard quoting an Avatar movie? I'll wait.
I can only name one character from Avatar, and it's the human. Right. His name's Jake Sully.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
Look, if you like this franchise, I'm really not trying to shit on it. I just don't understand why you like it. Maybe I'm weird, right? I don't understand why people have pets, right? Like, well, I mean, it's weird to me. Not weird, but like,
I think this movie proves like cats are cool, right? And then imagine if they were people.
I mean, they got like dreads, and they're just very off-putting to me.
Okay, is part of this, and I need you to be honest, is part of your distaste for this franchise as you're making the most disgusting
I can't, like, I'm looking at images and I can't, man.
I think I can get to the heart of the matter here. Is the real reason you don't care for this franchise, is it because these characters are taller than you? and you don't care for people being taller than you. I think it's really
Honestly, you don't notice the height difference unless there's a human there.
yeah.
But
They're like 7 feet
like
tall.
they're way more than that. I thought they were like 9 to 10 feet tall, right? But you don't notice it unless there's scale. So you don't
Oh,
even
you're right.
see
Because they're 9 feet tall. Ugh.
right, but you don't notice it unless there's scale. And unless there's a bunch of humans walking on Pandora or whatever, like they're all going to look the same height, so it doesn't translate. So like who gives a shit?
Yeah, you could
Like
have. Nice.
it's just ugh.
Yeah, I'm I'm not going to be one of those people that says, "Oh, I'll watch the second movie." I'm never going to watch it. I just I
No.
don't care. I feel like these are movies to see in theaters, and I didn't see the second one in theaters, and because I didn't care for it. Uh, I am amazed culturally that no one ever talks about these movies. That's why, and I was super fucking wrong. I didn't think it was going to make $1 billion, or let alone be the top grossing movie when the second one came out. I never thought so, because it's like, who the fuck talks about Avatar? No one. But you can't bet against James Cameron. I mean, there's the clearest of lessons here.
Apparently.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. By the way, WB is putting itself up for sale. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago, that was a rumor. It has now been, it's now official. Please don't buy it, Netflix. For the love of God, please don't.
Please don't buy it, anybody. How about that?
Yeah. Or if you're gonna buy it, like be some company or consortium that's just gonna leave it alone. Like just buy it and leave it alone and just run it. Just leave it alone. Like separate Discovery and HBO so you can get that name cachet back. But other than that, leave it alone. But I don't want to pay for 2 separate services. Fuck off. Last but certainly not least in topics, quote, no one asked for this reboot. Tron may mark the end of Jared Leto's franchise leading days. Apparently, Tron Ares is going to lose $132 million. And to that, I say, yeah, you made a Tron movie and you put Jared Leto in the lead. 2 things that are bad choices together. Look, I know people love these movies, but let me tell you something. These movies are awesome as a concept. The execution has always been poor. Always. And not just Tron Legacy and Tron Ares, Tron 2. It's also not a good movie. It is a technical achievement. Tron Legacy was a technical achievement. Tron Ares, I don't know. Some of the scenes looked okay, but it is a technical achievement. These aren't good movies because they spend more time trying to get you to love the music and the visuals than to write a storyline worth a fuck. That aside, Jared Leto fucking sucks, okay? And I don't know why people keep putting him as the mainstay in their movies. Yes, he won an Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club. Fair enough. However,
Yeah, I feel like he's been coasting on that.
He
I feel like people have been.
Meanwhile, at the same time, Matthew McConaughey also won an Oscar for that movie. But that dude didn't coast on it. He was like, all right, then I'm going to start doing real movies and start fucking nailing these roles. Jared Leto is like, one and done. I'm going to go back to doing 30 Seconds from Mars or whatever. Fucking horseshit. I saw that band open for another band. They were terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't keep putting this guy in leads. This just feels like a bad idea. I wouldn't put him in anything. How about that? Like nothing. So, yeah, apparently this movie didn't do well. There's also 9 allegations from women who described disturbing conduct from Jared Leto, ranging from flirtatious overtures when they were minors to episodes of showing his dick. So, cool. I believe I talked about this in the last episode. Hollywood doesn't want people in their movies or their TV shows that are going to be distractions from the content that they're trying to sell. Okay. Jared Leto is a distraction. And he's a distraction for many reasons. He's also a distraction because he's so bad. And I cannot believe they put him as Skeletor in that fucking He-Man movie. So not looking forward to hearing how bad that is. So yeah.
The last thing that I saw that he was good in was House of Gucci. And I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if that's how Paolo Gucci
No.
acted.
No. I've seen an interview with him. No, it wasn't. He didn't talk like that.
Yeah, like he was like, that movie was good and he was in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is the best it's gonna get. And look, sometimes actors need to be put into things where they're just kind of a smaller role and they can do very well in it. Like, he wasn't the lead in Dallas Buyers Club, right? Like, sometimes you can just do well as a, like, you know, kind of on the side type of shit. I mean, remember when he was the Joker? Guys, you remember that?
How could I forget?
It's not good.
Like, all right. That was a choice.
That was a fun. That was. I was hoping he would pull it off. He was not.
Yeah, I was, man. I was looking for a different take on the Joker. Like, I wanted a gangster Joker. You know, we've gotten a lot of chaotic Jokers, and not a lot, but like, when you think of the Joker, you think of like walking chaos.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward to going back to, you know, a gangster Joker.
Not Florida.
But yeah, not fucking meth head Joker. Yeah, plus, you know, I need Disney to stop trying to make Tron happen. Like, it's not it's a never was, man.
Yeah.
I just don't I don't get it. You got your Tron trilogy. Now we can kind of put that thing to bed.
Okay, I'm going to allow me to make a pitch for Tron. If I were doing Tron, this is what I would do. One, not a movie. Knock it off, okay? Not a movie. This is a series. I think there was an animated series called Tron Uprising, I believe, that people said actually was pretty good. This is a series. This is all about being in the fucking game. Stop taking, like, this movie, they're like, Tron Ares is going to be cool. They're outside of the game. The interesting thing is in the game. I'm sorry, is this Assassin's Creed from a couple of years ago? Why don't we make the movie 97% outside of the Animus? Why? The game is in the Animus, you dumbass. So it stays in the game. You grab a character. It doesn't have to be, you know, Jeff, what's name's character. This is just a new character, right? Game cuts on. He gets sucked into the game, right? The entire premise is that he gets sucked into the game. It's not a like, we pulled you in for a specific reason. He just gets pulled into the game. And he's trying to survive. You play a bunch of different games. Here's an idea. Invent some new ones. Have fun with it. Just like maybe this is the premise of the Tron Uprising thing. He starts to get allies or whatever. There's an evil king type of shit in the game. And you try to take over, right? To get out. That's it. It doesn't need to be fucking complex. Get Nine Inch Nails to do the fucking soundtrack. It doesn't have to be hard. They keep making it overly complex. That's why it doesn't work.
You know, the exact premise that you have was done in Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, a movie that I saw. There's a bunch of people get sucked into the game, and they are avatars in the game, and they have to kind of figure their way out of it. And I mean, and
that's
they
Minecraft as well.
Right, like the premise is not new. Tron has I guess freedom to literally kind of do whatever you want, and it kind of looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't understand. I don't understand where they go with this franchise. I really don't.
You don't.
Uh,
You don't.
so yeah, go away. That's
Yeah.
where you go with.
Yeah. Where do you
Away.
go? Away. Right. Exactly. I mean, just stop. Like this franchise, it's clear you don't care about it, and I'm not sure anybody involved cares about it. Like I just don't think so. Or you hire Joseph Kaczynski after he finishes his Modes of Conveyance trilogy. You bring him in, and you get two people sucked into, or you get one person sucked into the game, and then there's another person who's older and cooler who's already been sucked into the game. They are, they're at each other's throats initially, and then they have to come together to work together inside the game. And one is the grizzled older guy, the young hotshot, and Joseph Kaczynski could probably pull it off, and it'll look dope. That's it. Just saying.
Yeah,
that
we're gonna add light cycles to the modes of conveyance.
I mean, technically, they are moving. All right.
I don't understand why this franchise has a lot of games like associated with it, video games, like actual games.
Yeah,
I don't know why they keep harping on these big budget movies when you should go the game route. Like, make a Tron video game, give it some, put some money behind it. The money you wasted on Tron Ares, you could have put behind a video game.
Yeah.
You can either, do a regular big budget game, or here's a novel concept. Tron. Make it a VR game. And literally put the person in the world of Tron.
Oh, that could actually be pretty fun. If it's good. Yeah, there was Tron Evolution. That was a game. This looks terrible. This game looks really bad. This looks like one of those games that they make for the movie, and it's like,
yeah, like a cash-in, like a tie-in game.
Yeah, it's like a total tie-in cash-in game. Like, this is bad. So yeah, like, why not make a Tron game that's like, to your point, like a 3D or VR type of game, or what's like that that Avengers type of game, right? Like, where you've got the multiple characters, it's like the multiplayer type of shit. Like, you could do a bunch of shit and have fun with it. What's the game, that sort of first person shooter type of game that everybody was playing on Xbox a couple of years ago? Like, Demetrius was super into that. Like the Space Knights and all that other shit.
Like Destiny or something like that?
Yeah, Destiny. That's it. Like why not just make something like that? Like, video games make insane amounts of money at this point. Like, just put $200 million or $300 million into it, and then turn around and make $1 billion for every year for 5 years, like GTA and shit. Right, there you go. Fucking copy GTA. It's an open world game. It all looks boring as shit. And then then you say, I got the discs or whatever. Figure it out. Not this, okay? Just not this. This is not interesting.
Don't put Jared Leto in it.
Nah, he needs to be the voice, like the overarching voice.
No, not even.
No, but voice. As Paulo Gucci, like, he's doing.
Oh, well, I mean, all right, now you're speaking my language.
Welcome to Tron. Like, oh god, I don't want to play this game. Too late. You already spent $80. What games cost?
Oh shit.
All right. What the fuck? Brought to you by JTD from the Edit That Out podcast. Micah, take it away.
People in China. Oh, well, there it is. I just gave it away because I'm sleepy. People in China are selling their fingernail clippings online. Ew. If you've ever been saving your fingernail clippings and need some quick money, you should consider selling them. As traditional.
It does not need to exist. It's disgusting.
As you should consider selling them as traditional medicine ingredients in China. Wow, that's a lot of fingernails. Fingernail clippings are usually discarded as disgusting pieces of trash, but according to Chinese traditional medicine, there are valuable ingredients in concoctions used to treat conditions like abdominal, what is this? Distension. I need my glasses.
Acetaminophen?
Children in uh, tonsillitis, basically. Companies are producing traditional Chinese medicine. They reportedly purchase fingernail clippings from schools and villages, which they then wash thoroughly. Okay, not thoroughly enough for my taste.
No.
Before drying them and grinding them into a fine powder that gets mixed into various. Okay, so like bone broth.
That's so disgusting. They drink it? No, come on. Look, I get it. There is a very, very much in like Chinese culture, like you got to eat the whole animal type of shit. Like you don't have to do this. Like you don't have to do this. This is not necessary. This isn't. What do they think? It's gonna like give you stronger erections. That's why they eat everything. They're like, oh, shark fins, give you a hard.
Oh, it's gonna turn you a different shade of red.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
Like I don't know, man. They make pills for that. Like they figured it out. You don't have to eat fingernails. No, this is disgusting. Like don't do this. Don't save your fingernails. No.
The use of fingernails in Chinese traditional medicine has slowed since the 60s. Not stopped, slowed. When the growing popularity of nail polish began tainting the merchandise. Yeah, you got to have that pure, cut fingernail. It can't be spiked with nail polish. Over time, other ingredients that provide similar effects were discovered, but fingernails never really went away. Apparently, they're making a comeback. Ha ha ha. Okay.
No.
So, apparently, the last sentence. This is very important. Take another sip while I read this sentence.
Okay, go for it.
And before you think about it, no, you cannot sell your toenails. Fingernail processor make it very clear that they check their stock very carefully, and toenails are not accepted. So that's good news for you.
It is.
Right?
It is.
You're gonna drink your bone broth. You don't want fucking feet nails in there. Like, get out of here.
Stop associating the words bone broth with fingernails and toenails. That's disgusting. No, I disagree. Just flag on the play. This is fucking gross. Yeah. But I think I can do one better. Pubic hair wigs are the newest craze among trendy women. In this country, women are reportedly paying up to $245. That's the American translation for tiny wigs that they glue to their pubic area for a more natural look inspired by the 1990s. According to the media, the popularity of pubic hair wigs have skyrocketed in recent months, inspired by the naturalness trend sweeping the nation. Both young men and women are flocking to specialty online stores and marketplaces to look for realistic pubic wigs. You're probably asking yourself, why on earth would someone need such a bizarre accessory? But the answer is pretty simple. No, the fuck it isn't. Most users want to adhere to a natural look of their nether region inspired by the 1990s era, but they don't want to grow their own hair for multiple reasons. Some have opted for permanent hair removal. Others just don't want to deal with the itchiness of growing hair. So the wigs are a perfect solution.
But it will grow no matter what. So just let it grow out. Be itchy for it, but lotion. So this is a European country, predominantly white. Use lotion Fucking Russia. It's probably fucking Russia. Use lotion, right? And
uh,
then just let the shit grow back. Like, why are you?
um, Mash News Telegram channel claims that the prices for the pubic hair extensions range from $7 to $61. Some women choose accessories made from natural materials, which start at $245. Special adhesives are used for attachment, which, according to the manufacturers, are safe for skin and mucous membranes. Where is this taking place?
It's probably fucking Russia because it
Fucking
sounds
nailed
dirty.
it. Fucking nailed it. Fucking nailed it. That's exactly what it is. Moskva 24 reports that Moscow hair transplant clinics are already receiving requests to restore hair to their clients' pubic areas following permanent hair removal procedures. Here's the thing.
Why don't you just groom your own fucking hair, man?
But here's the thing. Don't go too overboard on anything because you never know when it's going to come back in style. And in style is a weird choice for doing something with your own pubic hair. I'm just saying, I think it's a bit weird. I think I'd be a little weirded out, like if my wife was like, "Yeah, I just bought a pubic hair wig." I'd be like, "That seems odd to me." Like you're a grown adult. Like this is fucking strange to me. Very weird.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, look at my new lace front. No.
That's what it is. Like, what do you think? What do you think? I think you're a fucking weirdo. By the way, you should totally click on the story because they got like
I'm looking at it now. Like,
yeah, they got the 90s. They got the 90s like type of shit. But then they got like the 70s. They got like the 70s like porn bush.
Yeah, they got permed and curly and au natural. Like,
I'm not
all right, man.
Clean it up. Like I'm not a fan. Like I don't need to have like
listen,
like I'm not a fan of that. Just clean it up. Yeah, it'd be shaved off all the way, but just straighten it up.
I saw an ad, and this woman was selling services, right? I'll let you guess the service, right? She's like, here's a plate of cookies, right? Here's a plate of cookies. And then she takes a piece of hair and dumps it on the cookies and says, if you present this plate of cookies to your man, he ain't going to eat it with the hair on it. So come to our waxing services. And it's just like, oh, all right. You know what?
That is a solid advertisement. I just sent you a link, if it'll go through here, which is fucking crazy. Kim Kardashian is selling thong underwear that have pubic hair on them. This is a thing.
I mean, everything is cyclical, man. Everything is cyclical, right? Like for a good long while, it was, grass on the field, play ball, right? And then it was just like
a little bit,
yeah. Then it was designs, right? Then it was, completely bald, which I'm not particularly a fan of.
No, I like sleeping with women.
Yeah, you want to get creative, fine. Like, shave a little arrow, right? Like,
lightning bolt
eat at Joe's, right? But
fair enough.
But and now it's like, oh shit, we've fucked up. Now it's time to bring it. Now it's time to bring it back. Like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah,
I appreciate the design.
I don't care. I'm a fan of the '90s look. I get it. That's my it's my wheelhouse. I like that. I don't like this Kim Kardashian thing. I don't care for that.
This thing is weird. Like, who is this for?
He-Man.
Like
He-Man. Isn't this what he wears? Right? Um, no, this is it's just super odd. It's super odd shit. I don't get it.
Like,
I don't get it.
what? Like, I don't understand the point of it. Like, it's a thong. Do you wear it outside? Like, are you on the beach with this?
I don't know.
Like, or is it just like,
No, I think
is it just like something you?
yeah, this is intimate. This is bedroom shit.
But like, so is it gonna be like that scene and I'm gonna get you sucker where like the woman is taking everything off, including like her legs and shit? Like it, like what? Like what's the thought process? Like what?
What's your end game?
Yeah, like what does Kim Kardashian think a man is going to be like? Like yeah, like nice and bushy, right? And then like just, hold on, just let me move all my hair to the side, or let me take all of it off, and then it's just like, oh no, I don't want like, I don't, I don't see the point of it.
Yeah, I no thanks.
All right,
Just be yourself. Just whatever. Come as you are, as
yeah,
they say. Just be yourself. Um,
yeah,
yeah, this is very silly. But don't like look if you shaved it all off, or you had a laser, like yeah, you were firing lasers at your vagina there for a while, and you don't have any hair on it. Things don't have any hair on it. Like it is what it is. Like you don't need to go out and buy a
yeah. You
little
don't need
wig.
to.
That is very silly. It's very silly.
Yeah, it seems odd
Like
to
if
me.
all I can, I'm gonna be an asshole here. All I can imagine is like you're dating a woman and you go back to her place, you start having sex, and it would be like if her eyebrow fell off in the middle of it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you'd be like, the fuck? Like, what if the little wig falls off? Then what are we supposed
right.
to do? Like, hold on, like like now we gonna
Like, what if it's like, what if it's like,
like what happened? Like it's super weird.
it's like,
Like the guy's like, interesting, and you like turn the lights up, and then you're like grabbing, fucking throw it across the room, like, no. And he's like, a little smooth down here. I'm very disappointed. Like, what is what's the end game here? It's very silly. Spoiler alert:
yeah,
if you're going home with someone, and I'm not going to just speak for men here, I'm going to speak for everyone who has sex. No one cares. Ultimately,
yeah. It really
no
doesn't.
one
Yeah,
cares.
yeah.
Like, oh, I don't have any hair. I laser. I'm sorry. Your underwear off at this point. I could give a fuck. Like
Right. Like,
we're look, we're passing the Rubicon, and I'm trying to get through the Rubicon. All right, like I'm trying to blast a hole into forever, as Denzel would say. Like I don't give a shit. Like this is very stupid to care so much about this moment. Like stop being so self conscious about shit like that. Like be self conscious about things that matter, like your intelligence. Like be self conscious about being dumb. Like that. That does more for life than worrying about whether you got grass on the field. Like who cares? It doesn't matter. AstroTurf or not. Trailers this week. Send Help. This is a trailer that went in a place I was not expecting, and I was happy that it did.
yeah, I was expecting. I was like, "Oh, what is this fucking romantic comedy bullshit that Jay put up on here?"
Nope. This is like if misery happened on an island. Yeah, it's like a shitty CEO is on a plane with this woman he kind of treats like dog shit, and the plane goes down, and she works for him, and like she seems kind of a loser, but they get on the island, he gets hurt in the plane crash, and she's kind of like ready to survive, and she's like pretty tough, and so she's not fucking around, and they seem to have a seems like things are gonna go ape shit, and they're gonna try to kill each other. So
It's a role reversal situation where and what I infer from the trailer is that this guy is still acting like her boss, but like, bro, you got no leverage here, right?
I
Like, you don't know what you're doing. I do, and she seems to be losing her mind a bit.
Yeah. Cool.
And I'm here for it. Like this seems. Look, I was not when I first turned it on. It was that he had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie, me, right?
Right.
Like I was not expecting it, and I hope these two absolutely kill each other.
Yeah.
I'm very interested in this movie.
Yeah. No, this looks fun. This looks like sort of high concept thriller shit that I'm into. Like I'm all in on that. I'm a big fan now of high concept horror and high concept thriller stuff. I think it's really fun. Yeah, I'm all in. So kill him. It's my argument. Kill him, and I hope he kills you at the same time. That works. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Lovely ending. All right, that is it for us. Any last comments here before we get out of here?
No. Going to bed.
All right. Okay, guys, we will see you next week.
See ya.